Hello, Algebra 2. This is going to be for March 26th. These videos should be able to help you with your lessons coming up this week. I miss starting our day together, and I hope that you're doing really well at home. So this is just to make sure that you're watching these videos. Here is our thinker. Okay. If you get your thinker, if you know what it is, how about you send me an email? You can send me an email and just tell me what it is, and I will add that bonus point to your test for this past week. Okay, so there's your thinker. All right, so largely this week you're going to do 5 lessons. You're going to learn 5 lessons. Here you go. It's 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, and I will email that all out to you. Largely you're going to have your last 3 lessons as your and problem set. Thanks, Isabel, for catching me. Problem set those last 3 lessons as what is required, and then the first 2 lessons you must learn. Do the practice, but those problems are bonus. So if you want to and have time, go ahead and do those. It'll help you just understand the material since you're not hearing me blab each week. Because these lessons are complicated and they are really well laid out for the most part in your book, I am just going to pick a couple things to focus on. All right, so first of all, lesson 92 is called a boat and river problem, and that is a type of word problem. Okay, so I think that you're going to be able to read that and understand the technique in order to be able to solve those well. So I'm going to let you do that. Lesson 93 and 94. Those are lessons that I've found supplemental material from Khan Academy, and I will send you the links of the videos that I want you to watch for that. He does a good explanation of both, and if you do that along with reading your lessons, you'll be okay. 95, quickly, I'm going to look at our book here. It's page 294 in my book, and it's more on nonlinear systems, and so we've already talked about that one time this year. And it's when we have, like in this case, it's we have what's called a hyperbola, and that's intersecting a line here. And we see that it intersects in 2 spaces, or 2 places. See that boldened dark dots? Those are the intersection points. And so those are the solutions. So it goes through the technique of solving for that. So what's really important in these lessons is that you pay attention to how many spaces are actually intersecting, because that's the number of solutions you have. And so that's what you have to make sure that you're finding. And so on the next page, if I can change this quickly here. Okay. There is a picture of a circle, right? And also the hyperbola. And so in this case, we're going to have 4 intersection points, right? We have the top 2 and the bottom 2. And so they detail how to figure out what those solutions are. And so you're going to be good at following those directions. I just wanted you to really pay attention to starting to think about how many solutions you should have for each of the intersections, or how many times they intersect, and that equals the number of solutions that you have for your problem. Okay, so that is that. I'm sorry, my hand's in the way. And then the next lesson 96 is joint or combined variation. That's just your combination. That's just your variation problems. That's going to be super simple for you. You'll be able to read that very effectively. And then the last part of this lesson is dealing with more irrational roots, which we've already done before. Okay, and it lays out there how to do that. So that is 96B. It lays out how to do it. So it's again, not that it's easy. It's not. It's detailed. But they do a thorough job explaining. And so definitely read that carefully. But what I wanted to show you is that you're going to have to bring in the quadratic formula to solve for a variable. And then the quadratic formula is going to give you, like in this case, it gives you -3/4 plus or minus radical 57 over 4. Then when we go to solve, so that was for y. And then we go solve for x, we have to substitute for y. See, there's a y there. We substitute the -3 over 4 plus radical 57 over 3, and then plus 3. We're just solving that equation, and you get an x coordinate. And we also have to plug in the -3/4 minus radical 57 over 4, and then the plus 3. to get the other x coordinate. So you're actually getting two solutions, two xy coordinate pairs. But the way you do that is by plugging in both of those y values to solve for x's. So once you get to that lesson, you read it and then hear me again. That should help. So let me know if you're having any questions on any of this stuff. I don't want you to feel like islands. I want to totally help you. But this class is super good. Your grades for your tests were very good. So I'm really positive that you're going to be doing great on this material, even though it might take you a little bit more time to do the learning and the reading on your own. You've got this, okay? Let me know if there's any problems, and definitely tell me what the thinker is. I'll talk to you next week, if not sooner. Bye.